So, if you didn't know by now, the CEO and the AI team over at Google are consistently releasing new AI tools. They also have a platform called Google Labs, where they roll out a bunch of experimental AI tools on a regular basis that are still in testing, but are already available for the public to start using straight away. And in today's video, I'm going to pick a few of them, and I'm going to show you how these different AI tools are helping people start, launch, and operate online and digital product businesses. So if you want to find Google Labs, you just need to go over to the URL labs.google, and this is the page that you're going to see. So as I said, these are just some of the different projects that Google is working on, but many of them are helping people in a number of different ways when it comes to digital products, various different online business models. Generally speaking, when it comes to personal reasons, I use a lot of these different AI tools myself, and I just want to walk you through maybe 4 or 5 of them. So to get this video started, I'm just going to start off with a simplistic AI tool, which is going to be the AI mode. And for those of you that's not really sure of exactly what the AI mode is, I would say that it's Google's attempt to completely improve the regular Google search engine that we're all used to. If you go over to google.com, you enter a search term, what you're going to get back is a list of different websites. And then from there, if you want to do another search, you're going to have to enter another search term and repeat the process. However, with the AI mode, when you click into it, you're basically going to be able to have a conversation with the Google search engine. Of course, it's going to be powered by AI. And most people don't understand the potential of this, because when it comes to discoverability and being able to get your website discovered by people that don't know you exist, I would say that AI search engines is definitely rising to one of the most popular ways that marketers are using. And the reason for this is the amount of users that the AI mode already has. Because if we look at this article on TechCrunch, we can see that the AI mode has over 100 million users in the US and India. And since this article has been published, it's now been rolled out to many different locations all around the world, which means that they've definitely got a lot more users than 100 million. And people that have already launched digital products have been able to benefit from this, because if I just enter a random search term that any potential customer might type in, I'm just going to put this, what it says is, I want to buy a productivity spreadsheet tracker. Can you show me some websites to buy from? And the reason why I'm using this particular search term is because I recently built this website using Hostinger's AI website builder. I loaded it with this digital product, which is an audiobook and an ebook. And I'm going to be using this website as a demonstration as we move forward in this video. So I want to see what other sites that also have productivity type digital products are able to do when it comes to AI discoverability. So if I just click on search, I'm just going to let it do its thing. And instantly what it's going to do is come back with all of these different websites for me to choose from. But I'm going to click into this one on the right hand side over here. Let's take a look. Okay, so as we can see, this is a website that's all about productivity, similar to the one that I built. They've got this digital planner that they have listed. It says here that they've been able to sell over 35,000 individual units of this. And if we just take a look at SimilarWeb, let's see the traffic that they get in. So month on month, the traffic is rising. Last month, they were able to get 80,000 monthly visits. And if we just scroll down over here, we can see the demographic in terms of the main countries, which is the UK, USA, Australia. And we can also see that one of their main traffic sources is through search. So yeah, this is one way that people have been able to benefit from one of the first Google AI products, which is the AI mode, which is by getting their products discovered when people search for the right keywords. So if I wanted to get this demonstration website ranked in the Google search engine as well, all I would need to do is make sure that on the back end of this website, I do what I need to do when it comes to the SEO side of things. So as we can see in Hostinger, right here, they've got this AI SEO assistant. If I click into it, it's going to let me know everything that I need to improve on when it comes to the home page, the shop page, all of the different pages. I can now click into any one of these different pages, and it's going to allow me to use the AI SEO assistant when it comes to using the right keywords in the right places. But more on that later on. Let's move on to the second AI tool within the Google Labs that I want to show you guys, which is this one over here called Flow. Now, Flow is one that I found, I would say 2 weeks ago now. And essentially the way that it works is that it's going to help you when it comes to generating images, high quality images using Google's Nano Banana. It does other things as well. It helps you generate videos, but I'm going to be focusing on the image side of things today. And most of you right now probably thinking, Sam, why can't I go over to Gemini for me to generate images? Why do I need to go over to Flow? And the reason for that is because it's going to enable you to generate higher quality images in 1K, 2K, or 4K quality. I'm sure that you probably noticed on Nano Banana when you generate an image, it comes back a little bit blurry, a little bit distorted, but with this one, you're not going to have that issue. So all you need to do is click on Create with Flow. And as you can see, this is what the interface is going to look like. It's going to have this prompt box. It's going to ask you if you want to generate a video or an image. It's going to ask you if you want to search for any clip in your library. So I'm going to enter a super simple prompt for a new digital product that I'm looking to list on my site, which is a productivity planner. Because right now on the site that I built using Hostinger, as you can see, I've only got this one digital product listed, which is this bundle. So if I wanted to list a brand new product and I wanted to get a high quality image like this one, all I need to do is enter this prompt that says, create a main product image for a productivity planner. Use an iMac with a white background. So I'm giving it a straightforward prompt. Of course, I can be a lot more descriptive than this. And it's going to be using Nano Banana Pro. As you can see, you can change these different dimensions over here if you want to, but I'm going to leave it as it is. And I'm going to click on enter. And as we can see, it's now come back with this image. So if I wanted it to be a bit more accurate, I would give it the exact same digital planner for it to apply it to the screen, but I'm just trying to show you guys how it works. So if I wanted to download it, this is where the real magic is, because as you can see, it's going to give me the option to download it in 1K, 2K, or 4K quality. If I want to upgrade, I'm going to be able to get 4K, but 2K is good enough. So definitely, if you're thinking about using Nano Banana to generate any type of image, you use Flow because it's going to give you more options, more features, and higher qualities. But let's move on to one of the next AI tools within Google Labs that I want to show you that not that many people know about, which is Pomelli. And for those of you that are wondering exactly what this is and what it does, of course, I'm going to demonstrate it in a moment, but right here we can see that Pomelli is an experimental AI-powered marketing tool designed to build scalable on-brand content to help you connect with your audience faster. So if you just click into try it now, it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. Now, it is important for you to know that Pomelli isn't available in every single country. I believe it's only available in the US, Australia, New Zealand, and a couple others. So you may need to use a VPN if you wanted to access it, if it's not available in your country. And I would say that there is a lot of work that still needs to be done to it, but it is a very interesting AI tool, so I'm still going to show it to you. So all you got to do is click on Let's Get Started. If you've already got a website up and running or a URL that Pomelli is going to be able to pull the content directly from. Because what it's going to do on the next page is that it's going to ask you to generate a business DNA. So again, it's going to need a URL. So once you click on Let's Go, you're going to need to paste your URL in here. So I'm just going to get the URL from the Hostinger productivity website that I'm working on. I'm just going to click on enter. It's going to take a couple seconds for it to analyze my website. So it's going to look at my brand colors. It's going to look at the overall theme of exactly what my website or what your website is about. And then it's going to come back with all of these different factors, the font, the images, the color scheme once again. And it's going to be here where you can add new images. You can ask it to generate an image. You can upload it from your device. You can add a logo because the site that I've got doesn't have a logo right now. So you can make any changes to your business DNA from this point. But if you're happy with everything, all you got to do is click on Let's Go. And as you can see, it's now come back with different suggestions when it comes to what type of content I want to move forward with. And I'm just going to focus on procrastination for now. And within a couple seconds, what it's going to do is come back with different clips or different pieces of content that I'm going to be able to upload to social media. I can use it in some sort of paid ads. I can upload it to Instagram, so on and so forth. So if you're looking for a quick way for you to get content generated for your websites, for your products, or whatever it is, Pomelli might be worth looking into. And in addition to Pomelli generating all of these different static pieces of content, if you wanted to use it as an image, that's completely fine. But if you wanted there to be some sort of movement so that maybe you can upload it as a reel or maybe as a TikTok, what you're going to be able to do is click on animate. And as you can see, it's now come back with this exact same design. This is the image version and this is the video version. If I just click into it, we can see that the different graphics are now moving on screen. And as I mentioned before, I'm not saying that this is groundbreaking and it's instantly going to take over the world, but it is free to use, it's free to try out, and they're continuously upgrading it, updating it, making improvements to it. So once they take it out of Google Labs and make it an official thing, you're definitely going to see massive improvements. And of course, it goes without saying that if I wanted to download this and use it straight away as content, I'm going to be able to do it ASAP. But swiftly moving on to one of the next AI tools that I want to show you in the Google Labs, which is this one over here called Firebase Studio. And with this one, as you can see, you're going to be able to build full stack API apps. So if I just click on try it now. Now this one was interesting to me because I've heard of Firebase, and Firebase, to my knowledge, is the engine that allows web applications to be launched using Google platforms, e.g. Google AI Studio, Anti-Gravity. Is one of the ways that you can host a web application. So I'm completely new to the fact that they had a studio version of it where you can essentially build web apps, mobile apps, and you can essentially get it built as a prototype, test it out, and you're going to be able to do it for completely free. Because as we can also see over here, it's going to be able to build back ends, front ends, mobile apps all in one place. So what you got to do is click on try Firebase Studio, and it should then take you to a page that looks similar to this. Now all you need to do from this point is enter a prompt into this box where it's now going to be able to create the prototype for the app that you're looking to build. And when it comes to the prompt that you're going to enter, you could just type it in yourself. But if you're struggling to come up with the best prompt possible, you can use this web app prompt builder. Don't worry, it's completely free. I built it myself. It's going to take you through a couple different questions. So you can find it linked down below. Let's go through it together. Let's do it so that you guys can see exactly how this works. So question 1 is, what type of web app do you want to build? I'm going to say that I want to build some sort of planner or productivity tool to go with the overall theme of what we've spoken about so far. And then I'm going to click on next. Who is this app mainly for? So I'm going to say that it's going to be for creators because I want to focus it on YouTube creators for this example. Question 3 is, what problem should this app help people solve? I'm going to say that it's going to help YouTubers plan their content and their productivity much better with idea assistance and daily content planning. And there's going to be a couple other things that it's going to come back with. I'm just going to select some random answers for this and enter Firebase Studio when it comes to which web app or which app builder am I going to use, and then click on submit. And all I need to do from this point is just copy all of this text just like that. Go back over to the Firebase Studio, and literally all I need to do is just paste everything in there just like this, and then click on prototype with AI. And what it's going to initially do is ask you to confirm what you want to build. So it's going to give you an overview, and you could just accept it by clicking on prototype this app once again. Going to come back with all of the code. It's going to break everything down. It's going to take maybe 3 or maybe 5 minutes max. Of course, it depends on what you're building. But once you're done, you're now going to gain access to the web application that you've just built. And here we go. This is what it just came back with for me. And what I'm going to be able to do now is open it in a new window so that I can clearly see it. So this is just the initial draft. Of course, I can make changes to it. It's fully functional. I can click into any one of these different things. I can use AI directly in this web application. I'm going to be able to package this up, sell it on my website if I wanted to. And I'm going to be able to build multiple different apps, multiple different planners. You know, the list is really endless when it comes to all of the different app builders that Google currently has. Because this isn't the only one. As I mentioned before, we've got Google Anti-Gravity, we've got Google AI Studio, and a lot of them work in a very similar way. It all depends on which one you feel comfortable with. Some can do some things that others can't. So I definitely recommend trying out all of them because I've been able to build a couple different apps that, you know, I've been able to benefit from, even when it comes to me just using it personally. So it's definitely worth checking out. But let's move on to one of the final AI tools that I want to show you that's in Google Labs right now, which is NotebookLM. So this is an AI tool that I've been speaking about on my channel for the past month, 2 months. I found it to be a very interesting AI tool because all of the different things that it's able to do. So I'm quite surprised that it's actually in the Google Labs because I would have thought that it was fully developed by now in the way that it works. So if I just click into it, this is the home page that you're going to see. So if you want to go directly to it, you could just go to notebooklm.google. And just like with all of the different AI tools that I've shown you in this video, it's free to use. If we just double check the plans, as you can see, the NotebookLM personal plan is free. You're not going to have to pay a penny. If you did want to upgrade to get higher limits, higher usage in Plus, in Pro and Ultra, then of course there's going to be a payment for that. It can go as high as the price that you can see on the screen. But again, don't worry about that, because the majority of you that are watching this video are going to be able to benefit from what the free plan is able to do. Now, once you log in, this is the interface that you're going to see. And the way that NotebookLM works, let me just give you guys a quick recap, is that you're going to feed it with a source document, a source URL for it to always refer to. So when you're having a conversation with it, like you do with any other AI tool, like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, it's always going to look at that initial source document first before it gives you an answer. And this is powerful for so many different reasons, because if you wanted it to maybe analyze your digital product and come up with content ideas, you're going to be able to upload it here, and it's always going to look at your digital product and it's going to give you the best content ideas based on the digital product that you're offering. Same thing goes if you wanted it to analyze a YouTube video. You know, if there's a YouTube video that is maybe an hour, 2 hours long, and you wanted it to break it down and give you a summary of it, you're going to be able to use this feature. If you wanted it to look at your Google Drive, you can select this one. If you also wanted to program your NotebookLM so that it's going to be able to help you build up a digital product store if you don't already have one, you can use this option that says copy text. And essentially the way that this option works is that you can use a similar quiz like the one I showed you earlier, but it's going to be built to help you with NotebookLM. You're going to go through a couple of different questions, tell it exactly what digital product you want to build. At the end of it, it's going to give you a prompt for you to program your NotebookLM account. You're just going to paste it into this section, and then from there, NotebookLM is going to know everything that you're trying to do. And then literally from that point, you're going to be able to have a step-by-step conversation with NotebookLM. It's going to help you build out your digital product, whether it's an ebook, whether it's a video info product, whatever it is, it's going to tell you exactly what to do in a step-by-step format. So that's one way that you can use it. Another way is using the studio feature on the right-hand side. So we've got different options over here. We've got audio overview, video overview. You know, I would say that these are two of the most interesting ones, and I'm going to explain that in a moment. But you've also got this infographic section over here as well. And this one can be really helpful because it's going to design a infographic that you're going to be able to use depending on what you're trying to use it for. So if I wanted an infographic just to kind of break down the step-by-step process that I need to take when it comes to building up this particular digital product, I'm going to be able to tell NotebookLM by typing it into this section. And what it's going to be able to do is instantly come back with it. And I'm going to be able to either print this out, stick it on my wall. I'm going to be able to look at step 1, step 2, step 3. It's going to tell me exactly what I need to do. And this is going to help me in a visual way. But let's come back over to this page. Let's say if I wanted to create a brand new notebook for the purpose of coming up with Instagram ideas, what I'm going to be able to do is use, let's say, my ebook. So as you can see, this is a ebook that I was able to produce using AI, and I used Gamma to help me do it. I entered the prompt and it came back with a fully sellable ebook that I'm going to be able to sell straight away. And it's actually the ebook that's listed on my site. So what I can do with this, and what you can also do, is that you could just drag and drop your digital product into NotebookLM just like that. It's going to start analyzing it. And once it comes back with the summary, you're going to be able to now enter a simple prompt. I'm just going to say, give me 10 real ideas based on the topic in my ebook. So I'm just going to add Instagram in there just like that, so it knows exactly what I'm talking about. So we can see that it's analyzing my files, it's generating the ideas, and it's also coming up with the best concept as well. And straight away, as you can see, I've now got all of these different ideas. But today I don't want to overwhelm you. I'm just trying to keep it super simple. The best feature, in my opinion, is the audio overview as well as the video overview. So if you wanted to watch a recent YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I break these two different features down and how they can help when it comes to digital products, you're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link over there. Check that out straight after this, because that video has already helped out so many people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out as well. Click the top link in the description down below if you also want to get a step-by-step understanding of how you can build your own digital product that you can launch straight away. It's already helped out so many people. I've gotten so much good feedback from it already, so I'm sure it can also be beneficial to you too. Be sure to check that out again, top link in the description. If you've enjoyed this video, you got any sort of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. Then as always guys, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.